elephant danced, the other elephant played with the ball for some times. They moved out of the tent, they moved out of the ring, and there came a small parrot. A small parrot, and this parrot was riding a bicycle. It was, two pedals are there, na? Yeah, this parrot was actually sitting on these two pedals. It was controlling the handle using its beak, and that was a pedaling. It's riding a bicycle. A parrot was riding a bicycle in that, and then there came monkeys. Right? Monkeys also came there. Monkeys were performing a lot of things. It's not just that they are able to do this. They were jumping, they were, trapezing, they were running around. So monkeys also came, then they were jumping through the rings. Okay, so they were doing all these kinds of activities, making fun among the people. Then the acrobats came. Acrobats. So acrobats are people who do different kinds of activities like, balancing act and all. So what they will do is, they will, there will be tied a rope, kept a rope, and they will be walking on that. Can we walk on the rope in the air? Impossible, na? They will walk. They will not only walk, after reaching a particular point, they will do some tricks also. For example, they will balance themselves on one leg. Okay, they are already in the air. There is a tight rope kept. They are standing on that. They will keep one leg. They will balance the entire body on one leg. And then there will be a man standing there. He will keep a saucer on his leg. Okay, he will keep his leg like this. The saucer will be kept here and he will kick it. The saucer will go up and come and settle on his head. He will not fall down. The saucer is there. Then the joker or the person standing down there, they keep a cup on his feet. He kicks the cup also. The cup goes up and it comes exactly, gets settled on the saucer. Another saucer, another cup, another saucer, another cup. They will do plenty of tricks. Who? The acrobats. Okay? And they will come and do some somersaults also. Somersault means what? Jumping we jump, or when we jump, the entire body will be going in a rolling form. Okay? Lot of activities. Plenty of activities where the people exactly expressed how skilled they are. The acrobats. So acrobats performed, and all of a sudden the entire ring got empty. The acrobats went away. The performers went away. The jokers went away. Even the music troupe which were playing music until now, they became silent. Even they became silent. The light in the ring part became dim a bit. And all the people could only hear one thing, and that was the roaring sounds of some animals. So what is going to happen now? Yeah, the beasts of jungle, the lions and the tigers, they are going to come to the ring to perform. Okay, so they came. The lions and tigers, the lions came first. There was a huge cage kept there. The ringmaster, he had a whip in his hand. Whip means, a stick which has got a long leather belt at its end, which is used for beating these animals. Obviously, the animals are quite afraid of this beating. As they are afraid of this beating, they will do whatever this man is saying. Actually, that is what is happening there. Right? So the ringmaster was ready there with the whip. The animals came. He made the lions perform some activities like what we call it, jumping through the rings, or the ring itself will be lit with the fire, and they have to jump through this firing rings, right? Or making some movements like jumping, okay, playing with some balls, right? Or running from the opposite sides and jumping without hitting each other. So these lions were made to do these kinds of activities over there. And then the ringmaster gave one instruction, and both the lions went and sit at one corner. There are two stools, so some seats kept there. Both the lions went and sat on that. Now it was time for the tigers. Two tigers came, and the ringmaster, he gave the instructions, and rings were kept. The tigers also had to go through the rings. They jumped through the rings, and the tigers also were made to perform the tricks. Okay. So now the wild animals like lions and tigers were made to perform some tricks over there, and the people were very excited because lions and tigers, we know, they're very dangerous, isn't it? Yes. So once their activities got over, they were sent back to the cage, and the cage was pulled out of the tent, and now the music troupe, they started to play again. Okay. The entire ring area was lit with a bright light again. The performers came back, the dancers came back, right? So they came back, and this time, without performing much arts, they simply stood in a big circle and they bowed. Bow means, bending themselves towards the people. So that was in a way saying bye, goodbye. Okay. So every day when the performance gets over after the last act. So in this act now, the last act was of that of the wild animals, isn't it? So once that got over, the performers, the jokers, all the people who perform in that, they come to the ring. They stand in a very good circle and they bow themselves towards the people as they are expressing their thanks to the people for coming to the show, for being there for this much time, and then to encourage them throughout the show, enjoying the tricks, encouraging them. Okay, so the people were very happy. They were clapping continuously. They were clapping continuously because they have enjoyed the show to that level. It was a great show. The people, the animals, everybody performed excellently. Everybody liked it, and they were extremely happy. Fine. So they loved it. They were very happy. They clapped, and finally they left the place. So as they went inside, the senior students, students of the upper classes, the higher classes, they took care of the younger students. The teachers gave them the instructions. They followed. They were very happy. Nobody missed out of the team. They came back to the bus, and the bus took them back. But as they were coming back, Sharath was very sad. Sharath was sad because he felt pity to the animals who were kept inside the cage. They were so big animals, so gorgeous animals. They are very simply put inside the cage and made to do all these kinds of tricks and all. He loved the show, but when he thought about the animals, the cruelty that is being shown towards the animals, Sharath was very sad about it. Right? So that was Sharath's experience on his first visit to a circus. Okay? So you two might have gone to circus shows and all. No? So you two might have got the same feelings also. You might have enjoyed the show. You might have been frightened by the sight of the lions and tigers. But it is a very pity that they are kept inside the cage and made to do all these kinds of things. Okay. So just like as we may think or we may feel about it, Sharath also felt very bad about it, but he couldn't do anything in that end, isn't it? A small point. So that was Sharath's first experience on visiting a circus, right? So now we will go on to the question answers and other activity part of this lesson. Okay.